this thing, shall we?
Okay, just hit the record. We're gonna
So
record.
we're gonna go live. So you want?
We're going.
You're gonna do the whole thing live?
Yeah,
Four.
that's what we.
What if we have to edit it? What if we say something offensive?
No,
We can turn off live.
let's do it live.
Let's do it live.
Holy shit!
What are we gonna say so offensive?
Yeah.
I'm not
We don't
worried about
have to.
you
We don't want
guys. No, let's do it.
We'll be fine.
You're
If
fine.
we
Let's
do
feel
it.
like we're going into territory that we're like, ooh, turn off the live, then
Yeah.
everybody might actually listen more to this.
Yeah, that's right.
What is
Yeah.
What's the title here?
Ooh, what should our title be?
Going
today?
live with?
With Pip and Shep.
Your business is on the line. It's the whole thing on Instagram.
It's on the line.
What's this
Going live.
podcast called?
Your business. is
That's
on the line.
what the
I love how much we know about this podcast.
This is how we roll.
I did know, but I.
Okay, so
No, but
we're
you guys put it in an acronym, and I was really trying to figure out what the acronym was, like all day to day basis.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start. This is a presentation of Indian Dad Media in association with.
This is a Thursday media production.
Pip. Chaz. Episode 9.
Howdy.
Episode 9?
Episode 9, you bottle.
Yep.
We cannot dilly-dally recording this introduction today, Philip,
Why?
because Chaz has a date at Taco Bell.
Yeah, I got a
Do
hard
you
day
really?
for Taco Bell. Yep.
Yeah.
What are you gonna
It's
get?
Taco
You gonna
Tuesday.
And sorry, just so everybody's clear, this is not like a bit where we can just mention Taco Bell to try to get them to sponsor this podcast. This is it's Tuesday. We're recording on a Tuesday. Chaz heading straight to Taco Bell right after this.
Yep. Shout out Taco
Shut
Bell.
What is
though.
Are you gonna get a Doritos Tacos Locos?
what is the go-to order?
Okay, well, Gordita Crunch is mandatory.
Mm.
That's definitely my favorite. And then I always get a Crunchwrap Supreme as well. And
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you guys have been recently, but they've been doing the nacho fries. Have you guys tried these?
No.
I don't think I've been to Taco Bell since the aughts.
Well, the nacho fries, and I don't say this lightly, are the best fast food fries out right now. They're so good. I don't know what they coat them in, but they're delicious. And I'm not even a big queso guy, but they come with a little cup of queso to dip them in, and oh my God, they're dynamite. So I'm definitely gonna be partaking in a couple of those.
Hey Shaz, what'd you think of Benito?
Oh yes, we are recording this a couple days after the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, I really, really enjoyed the halftime show. I thought it was sick.
Yeah. So sick.
Yeah.
I thought it was incredible. I texted you guys. I don't know any Spanish. I don't know any of his songs, and I thought it was top 5 Super Bowl halftime performance maybe ever.
Oh, it was so cool. And,
Yeah,
and
it
how
was
about the
really,
shout
really
out
good.
to Canada?
Yeah, we got a little Canada in there.
Yeah, that was sick.
Angelica, my Tech Thursday's first employee, is the biggest
Angelica.
Bad Bunny fan. Shout out Angelica. She listens to Bad Bunny in the show.
When's Angelica coming on the podcast?
Great
We should
question.
have her on. Yeah.
I'd like to have her on. I would. We could just spend Chaz 20 minutes. We could make Phil leave the room for the first part, and just instead of a pitch, we could just be like, "Hey,
Yeah.
just seriously, let's talk about what it's like to work."
I don't know if I want to have her on. I feel like the only reason I'm allowed to do this podcast is because she is working very hard when I'm just playing on this
Yeah.
podcast. So
Yeah.
if we're both
Yeah.
in this room, I think Tech Thursday collapses.
No, that's well. We just said she would come in, and we would ask you to leave.
Yeah, but I don't know what I do at work anymore. I just
You'd just be like, I don't know. I need Angelica's help. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, so the episode we've got coming in today, Taste the City, the founders of Taste the City, Joanna and Melissa, recently on Dragon's Den. So
so cool.
kind of like our first celebrity get, I would say. Yes.
Shout out Dragon's Den.
They shout out to Dragon's Den, sponsors Dragon's Den.
Is that you're just doing ad libs now, Chaz? You're just
Well,
Yeah,
There you go.
Chaz has fully bought it. He's bought in. He understands the theme of this podcast.
I think the key to growing a successful podcast is as many shout outs as possible.
Yeah. And bits, just sticking with the same bits, committing to a bit.
Yeah.
They came in and they were incredible. They also went live on their Instagram live while we were recording the podcast. So it might feel at times like you're listening to 2 different shows at the same time. as you listen to this one.
Yeah, it was
And
chaotic.
it was
It was chaotic in the room.
yeah, it was chaotic, but like a wonderful kind of chaotic, right? Like the there was a lot of energy in that room.
Yeah, it was wonderful for me. I felt like the look on your face the whole time, Shub, was like, this is not wonderful. This is stressful.
You know what's as funny is when I listened to it back, Phil, it was actually the least I've heard you talk on any of our podcasts. So I think as much as I might have looked overwhelmed, I think you might have just been like, well, I can't do it. I can't keep up, guys.
That's the work of
But
a good guest host, you know?
yes, you're just regular co-host now.
Oh shit. Let's go.
Yeah, this is the third time on a recording we've mentioned that now.
Yeah, as you
But
will hear, I'm doing what Shaz is doing in this intro, which I just added ad libs. I just went, yeah.
Last week's episode, Rachel Zimmer, Simple Ventures, one of my favorites. I know we talked about this in the intro and outro last time, but I think we're going to try to go out to Toronto, try to do some improv, go see Shaz's new apartment. It's going to be great. Get that all queued up.
I also pitch in this show Winnipeg Revitalized, which Shaz, I can pitch you in the outro.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll
Get
go
your
with that.
take.
Also, shout out to
One,
the Jets. Go Jets. Sorry, Shub.
Go Jets, go. Come on now.
It is not their year, guys.
They can turn it around. After this Olympic break,
The other thing I want the listeners to pay close attention to during this episode, because it's almost buried in some of the chaotic energy, is that during this Instagram live, the founders of Taste City in real time connected on Instagram to a manufacturer of organic lip products who they use, who immediately, Philip, then got connected to you, and who has subsequently put together the first shipment of Pip's Lips, which should be arriving imminently,
Pip's
correct?
Lips is on the way. It is in transit. I'm also going to Winnipeg over the weekend, and so I can trial run Winnipeg becoming the Las Vegas of Canada.
Okay, well, we are already giving away way too much of this episode.
Yeah.
Let's jump into it. Please enjoy episode 9, Melissa and Joanna from Taste the City. Hi, everybody. It's Shub here. Are you a startup founder or a scale-up exec that's trying to take your company to the next level? Are you looking for the right people to help you do it? Are you looking for people who will help you set culture, who have deep domain expertise, who can figure anything out, who are Swiss Army knives and unicorns? How are you finding those people? Are you juggling multiple job boards? Are you screening hundreds of resumes, doing dozens of interviews? Is it working? I bet it's not. Are you frustrated? I bet you are. Do you know how I know that? Because once upon a time, I was you. Then I discovered the New Network. Jennifer Weens and her team at the New Network help Canadian tech companies build and scale high-performance teams through a proven unique approach to recruitment and executive search. Also, they're awesome. I use them to help build most of my team at Zayzoon, and I would use them again, and I've recommended them to everyone that I know. Check out newnetwork.ca for more details. The New Network. I couldn't have done it without them. Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 9? No, 9.
Episode
8.
yeah, 9.
9. This is episode 9 of Your Business is on the Line. Canada's 61st ranked entrepreneurship podcast. We're actually charting. That's a real thing. We're on the charts.
You're on the charts?
We're on the charts. We have a couple of our guests.
Do we smell some water?
No, we're good. We're
We
good.
have-
We're good. We're good.
There's a phone holder.
And
We
we're
have-
live on Instagram as well.
We're live on Instagram.
We are live on Instagram with Joanna Perso, Melissa Nunneberg from Taste the City.
Yes.
Yes.
One of, I think, the hottest startups in the country right now. Is that true?
I think. Well, yeah. You guys were just on Dragon's Den,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were. Yeah, that was very exciting.
which is very. Did they invest?
Yeah, they did.
They sure did invest.
Are you allowed to say that on this?
Yeah, we're allowed to.
Oh,
do
'cause
You're
we're-
allowed
Yeah,
now.
Now, whoo, yeah.
That's
See?
incredible.
Yeah.
Hey!
Yeah.
Hey, wait, hold on.
Exciting.
Can we tell her? Hello, everyone who has just joined. We are live on a podcast
Oh, yeah.
with two people that we don't know the name of. No, I'm kidding.
Yep.
Pip something.
Pip and Shub.
He's
Yeah.
doing lip chat. Pip lip chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is chaos. I love
This
it.
is already chaos,
This
and we're
is-
so sorry if you just joined.
No, please, this is madness. So guys, the way we like to always start this off, is could you maybe just tell us a bit about yourselves
Yes.
and what you do, and then we'll just have some follow-ups.
All right, let's do it. You go first because you like to talk.
Thank you so much.
I am getting the impression everybody in this room likes to talk.
Yeah. So we're Taste the City. We specialize in digital guidance. So essentially, when you think of taste, we kind of even go beyond food. It's like who you trust, where they go, and where you can hop between a few different places and explore the city. So we always like to have these pre-packaged experiences where you just pick your start time and we send you somewhere to go and you show up and there's food and drinks and it's all prepaid. And then after about 30 minutes, you get another text message on where to go next, and you up and walk to the next spot, and you're usually visiting about 3 to 5 places in walking distance, and it's all kind of prepaid, pre-gratuity, pre-planned.
So cool.
Yeah.
When did you guys start this company?
Well, we started it about 2 years ago.
Yeah, and I was a student at U of C, urban studies major, and I was studying essentially like how you turn space into place using digital technology. So I was creating like an augmented
catchphrase,
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So like thinking of Pokemon Go and the like phenomenons around like how we were motivating people to go walk around cities. And this was during a time when downtowns were really looking for ways that we could revitalize them. So I was studying in Italy, as one does when they're a student.
Cool.
And studying local food culture and like as a part of like sustainable tourism. And I wanted to do a food tour, but I was like, I don't want to be in a group with a guide in the afternoon, and like trying to go recreate the product on my own was like overwhelming in Florence. Like, where do I go? What do I eat? How long will it take? So I came back and connected with a developer, created some wireframes, and built the damn thing and went to market.
In Florence too, like Leonardo da Vinci would.
I was inspired. And
All Phil
inspired
talks
in
about is,
Florence.
you know what we need to create to solve the Canadian productivity crisis? We need to recreate Florence.
We do. We really do.
During the Renaissance.
Yeah.
They could probably do that at that new indoor space in Chinook. That you can go to Egypt right now. Like it's like an augmented reality.
Yeah. Wait, can we bring it back to the startup? So you kind of really quickly glossed over. You had this idea, came back, hired a developer. So something we talk a little bit, or trying to talk more about with founders, because we want people to hear this who aren't entrepreneurs and be like, yeah, hey, maybe this is possible. When you came back and had that idea, what was the first thing you did?
Can I make money off of it? So I like built like how much would it cost me to actually like in an Excel spreadsheet was like how much would it cost me to like get these, like went and looked at menu items and like if I put this together, and then I put a group of people together, like I got like 5 friends including the developer, and I was like, hey, everybody pay this much, we're gonna go to these restaurants. I called the restaurants ahead of time. I was like, I know it's weird, but I'm gonna come in, just order some chicken and I'm gonna leave, can you charge my credit card? And then just pay, and like just tested it out. And then everybody that went, including my dev, I was like, how can we digitize this? How can I make this automated?
Nice.
And so then she was like, you probably need in and around this much, and like think simply. And so went back, found like an aunt, my angel aunt, that like gave me an
Oh, I thought you were saying I'm an angel.
Well,
You
you're
just
an
like
angel.
pointed at me there.
Yeah.
Like, thank you, I am an angel.
I get called Angel Aunt a lot.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good
so-
segue, because Melissa, then I needed a marketing component. So I called my grade 1 bestie. Which
No
Melissa-
way.
Shut up. You guys have been
Grade
friends
one
since
bestie.
grade 1?
Grade 1.
Amazing.
Melissa moved away in grade 2.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
And
hold on a
we've been
sec.
pen pals our whole lives. We've never lived in
Wait,
the same
what?
city.
Hold on.
Shoot.
Sorry. Yes, I do mean to interrupt. You were friends in grade 1.
Yeah.
When?
You left.
I left right after.
And you remained friends.
This whole time. Yeah. I used to be sent on like the Greyhound bus out to Salmon Arm to visit her when I was like 10, 8.
She was like the friend who my family would like take in, who was like a little rough around the edges and taught me about Destiny's Child and Backstreet Boys. And my parents
Rough
were like,
around the edges.
we don't know about that. And rough around the edges means that she listened to Backstreet Boys. I mean,
Melissa grew up in a very
I think
conservative household.
describing
And rough around the edges was Destiny's Child. Okay, like
Describing-
I was wild.
well, that's what I mean. You were wild. You taught me how to like do prank calls, you know?
I did.
describing someone as
Oh.
rough around the edges and then saying they introduced me to Backstreet Boys. Incredible dichotomy.
I'm rough.
I really like to bug her.
Okay, so you called up your best friend from first grade who you went to school with for exactly 1 year
Yes.
When you're
and somehow stayed in touch with, which is that's a whole podcast episode in of itself.
Well, that's Joanna who never gives up for you right there.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
what's
And
your
then-
circle?
And then brought back together. Then you guys raised a little bit of angel money, and then you put it together, like
Put it
just
together.
like you prototyped
Yeah.
it. My God, I love this story.
Yeah.
How's it going? How many cities are you guys in right now?
Oh gosh.
Are we
Okay.
8?
Victoria, Vancouver, Edmonton, Calgary,
Yeah.
Banff.
What about Winnipeg?
We will be in Winnipeg.
Ooh,
Let's
Phil
go.
loves Winnipeg.
I'm from
Sorry,
Toronto and soon to be Niagara Falls. We just got off a call today with Niagara Parks, which like they're so hard to get in with, and they loved us.
We
We're
did.
working with the government.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 Don't tell anyone.
Don't tell you.
Yeah, it's not the feds though.
What?
You know, because
No,
people
we
when they
have
say
the
the
feds. We
feds,
have the feds.
you know, like they work with the
With the
feds.
CIA.
We had the firefighters.
Firefighters, the federal firefighters.
Yeah.
Can you do that? Can you like stop in at a fire hall and you'll get to ride the trucks?
They'll make you spaghetti and meatballs.
I believe
I
that
think
if
they just
Melissa,
will.
I think if Melissa and I walked into a fire
No.
hall, they would let us
Yeah.
look at the truck.
Yeah.
I think if we bring children,
Yeah.
Okay.
I suspect I would have less luck if I walked into a fire hall and asked for a tour of the fire truck. Okay, so that's incredible. I think you guys probably get asked about this all the time, but you kind of went through a big milestone over the last several months. Why don't you walk us through? Okay, you've got some traction. You were in a few cities. Then something maybe formative happened. Would you like to tell our audience, who's obviously bigger than the audience that you've previously been exposed to? That's very funny.
Which one?
Yeah. Tell us what's
What,
happened
Dragons?
layly where
I don't-
things.
Was it dragons? Was it
Well,
I think it's
Yeah.
Dragons.
Dragons.
It's obviously
Oh,
Dragons.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a lot of things. It could have been
Yeah.
Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury's very
But
exciting.
nobody
like-
knows about Shrewsbury.
Yeah.
What's Shrewsbury?
Yeah. What's Shrewsbury?
Yeah, see, they're excited.
I
Yeah, but nobody knows.
Shrewsbury is a lovely, quaint town in the UK, and we're gonna like pilot our
No
next.
way.
How did that come
iteration
about?
there. Well, I went on a trade mission with Calgary Economic Development, so like take
Oh,
TAP,
shout out Calgary.
yeah, shout out to CED,
Yeah.
and like take the Trade Accelerator program, and went and was like connected with an incubator out of Telford, UK. And they were like, we have these routes for you. Come and like already set it all up. And like, we're going to set you up with a bank account and we're going to like get the ribbon cutting and like we're rolling out. We're like, please bring your product here. And so this was a very interesting avenue for us to now explore. And like when we launched in the UK, where would you have gone first?
Shrewsbury.
London, Shrewsbury.
No,
London,
I
Shrewsbury.
always.
I always thought Shrewsbury too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
gonna bring like
Like-
a delegation
Top of
of
mind.
Canadians
London.
like over
Yeah,
to Shrewsbury.
yeah, let's
like,
go to
their
Shrewsbury.
tourism is gonna be very excited to create this collaboration. So thank you, Calgary Economic Development.
Okay, and then
Okay,
Dragon's
but Dragon's
Dragon's
Den.
Den was
Sorry,
the other one.
Dragon's Den is a thing that most people know about.
Yeah. Dragon's Den, we do have some U.S. listeners. Dragon's Den, Canadian
Shark Tank.
precursor to Shark
Yeah,
Tank.
it's the OG.
Yeah.
It's like the
OG,
yes.
original.
Who's on Dragon's Den these days? Who are the dragons?
Okay, we got Michelle Romanoff.
Okay.
We got Arlene Dickinson.
Yep.
We got Manjeet Minhas. We got
Brian Sukumar.
and Wes. Don't know his last name.
Cool. Some greats.
Yeah. We got Brian though. Brian was our dragon.
Okay.
Yeah, he was our man.
She went on Dragon's Den. They actually liked your idea.
Oh yeah, and like actually though, so we had to choose which dragons would come and be able to like we brought a chef from Toronto. They were like showing them the product, but we could only choose 3 dragons to come and like
the
experience-
tasting.
do
Right.
the tasting and get all
Why
the
was
food
that
and
their
drinks.
limitation?
They
or
were-
your limitation?
yeah,
They
they
can't
were
have
like
all 5 off camera because they need to leave like 2 in the seats, and so only 3.
Oh, I see.
because we
Okay.
set up 3
Okay.
different tables for them to go
Yep.
to, and so we were going to get the 3 lady dragons. We messed up and forgot that one of the lady dragons is
Oh.
vegetarian, and it was a tuna dish. So last minute we had to swap out. So we swapped out. I think we put Wes in, and we just like left Brian out. Like Brian wasn't even on. Like, who's Brian? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we just like
Well,
didn't even.
Who's Brian? I knew who Brian was, but
Well, we knew who he was,
But you
he
didn't invite
wasn't-
him to
he
dinner.
wasn't on
We
our
didn't
list of
invite
like
him.
investors that we were trying to get.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
a lesson
And
here.
so-
The harder you
But
try.
because no, this is
right.
better. If you say no to them,
Yeah.
and you don't include them, they
That's
get
right.
total FOMO.
Yeah.
Well, this podcast is very similar, if not more scrupulous than Dragon's Den.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I thought so.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a very, Shubh will sort of let you know what's going on, but understand that we've been called the Simon Cowells.
Oh,
As soon as I
Oh.
walked into this
Yeah.
room,
Yeah.
I have
Also-
been shaking in my boots.
It's so hot.
famously
It's so really hot in here.
Simon
Sweat.
Cowell, famously from Shrewsbury.
from Shrewsbury.
That's right.
I mean, or maybe.
maybe.
That's
Yeah.
the vibe I got.
Okay, so let's explain this podcast to you.
Okay.
The business podcast generally kind of boring.
Yes.
Not enough Canadians are starting businesses or becoming entrepreneurs or going through the journey you've been on. We want to have a little fun, obviously, first and foremost, make this whole world a little more accessible to people. So people have come on and will pitch ideas. Now,
I love this.
when we first started, it was like, well, maybe people will come on and pitch real business ideas and we'll help them like pick them apart and help them get started. And then we realized very quickly that would lead us down a path like other business podcasts, which would be somewhat less enjoyable for us as participants.
Yeah, it's like for a different audience.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
so what's happened is
Right.
people have just come on and pitched some fun ideas. Automated barbecue cover. That was one of my pitches. Pip's Lips.
Good
Pip's
pitch.
Lips. So this is
Pip-
Pip, the lip chap.
Lip care. Sorry, it's not lip
We could
chap.
pair-
Lip care
Lip care.
for men with very small
We have
lips.
a connection to like an amazing founder.
No way.
Roy Organics, who could maybe
Yeah.
make you some like labels for Pip's
Yeah.
lips.
That'd be
She could do
And
unreal.
it.
she could do it, and we love her, and you'll like her. You'll get actually
Okay.
addicted
Koi
to it.
Organic.
Koi
Yeah.
Organics.
Alright.
Oh yeah, we love to shout
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Well, you guys get it. So one of our things we love to do is shout out potential sponsors. So like,
Oh, yeah.
just
She
yell out.
sponsors our
companies.
lips.
She'll make sure your lips
done.
are like so taken care of.
And yeah, I think there's not enough
Corey's
people.
Organics brings you Pip's Lips.
Pip's Lips, yes.
Pip's lips.
That'd be
Pip's
so
Lips powered by
Pip's
Corey's
Lips
Organics.
powered by
Koi Organics.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's
Just
awesome.
collaborations happening in the room here.
But we also
doesn't
don't
even
have
know.
enough like entrepreneurs here in Canada, and
Yeah.
so this podcast is just a forum for all of the bad ideas, so that outside of this room, all of the good ideas
Yes.
can take
Right.
flight.
No,
You
there
know?
Well, speak for yourself. I think my ideas
I
are
was gonna
amazing.
say, like,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
have a lot of great ones.
Well, we're very ready. Just one other of our favorite ideas was a giant pierogi, which would replace pizza as the anchor to like a Super Bowl party.
Okay.
So
Ooh,
giant pierogi.
we just
That
did.
was- yeah.
A giant pierogi.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
The
a pitch.
bro-rogi.
Yeah.
The bro rogi.
Yeah. Now, once you guys get all, now obviously you're gonna leave here and binge listen to all previous 5 episodes.
Yes,
on the
yes.
street. Yeah.
We came prepared.
There's a
no
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
exactly what.
Yeah.
Organic design. Oh my God, she was so excited.
Oh, she's already.
Yeah, she's on
This
the
is-
live.
She's on the line.
She's
Guys, I'm so much
Oh,
older.
let's go on
I'm
Pip's
so much.
Lips.
I'm so much
We're
older.
organic.
I'm so much.
Made you a connection.
I'm so much older than the three of you. I'm like, what? What? You can put yourself on the internet in real time now?
We're streaming on Twitch right now.
I can't believe I tuned in at the absolute
Also,
best
my lip
moment.
liner
Yeah, you
is
did.
Pearl Beauty.
Yeah, just keep going. Keep going. I'm wearing Uggs.
We're not for big brands here. You can
Oh.
keep that quiet.
We are though. Yeah. We need that
We
sponsorship.
need money.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. We'll also be
I
sponsored.
mean, this
by-
is still my podcast. I think it doesn't feel that way.
Welcome to the Taste of City podcast.
yeah, that's
everybody.
right. We have now
We've wanted to do
we've
this for a while.
rebranded.
We've had a rebrand.
Okay, so Melissa, Joanna, with all that context,
Yes.
do you have an idea or more than one idea you would like to pitch us today?
Melissa.
We have so many ideas. And actually, both these ideas we've thought of together. But
Okay.
I'll go with the first one.
Okay.
Okay. And I really want this to happen, like really bad for myself. It's a condo. Okay. Condo living. Beautiful. There's all these gorgeous, maybe not gorgeous, they can be made gorgeous.
Yeah.
There's all these office buildings, high sky. We're going to turn it into a women's only condo.
Wow.
Okay.
Love it.
Women can only live there. We're going to have themed party rooms. Each room is going to be like gorgeous with like velvet couches and just and feel like a really safe space. There's going to be a spa in each condo.
Yeah, spa downstairs, a Botox lady.
Yeah.
like, nails.
That's my pitch.
yeah,
I
That's
love it.
yeah, everything.
I've got a bunch of questions.
Okay.
I also love it.
Yeah.
I don't want this to go to a weird place.
Okay.
Okay.
Are
High
people from
security.
opposite genders allowed to visit?
Yeah,
Yes.
like you have
Okay.
to be able to.
Oh, yeah.
They
Got
can
it. Just
visit,
that-
but
that's it.
women can
That's
just-
it.
but it's
a-
women living. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's like,
Yeah,
it's
no
like,
dudes.
They can't
no
come. Well,
dudes
no,
living.
they could. Like, I
Hold
feel
on a
like your
sec.
boyfriend could live there, but like he's
Whoa.
not changing the aesthetic. You know,
Okay.
like he's coming into your
Oh, I see.
space. You know,
All right.
Like, I feel so often when we decorate places, like we're not allowed to express ourselves.
well, and I would like to say, it's just flipping it. You know, it's like who's on the least? It has to be a woman.
I see.
I like the idea. I love this idea. I like the idea, though, of when you decide to live with maybe a member of the opposite sex, you have to move out.
Yeah, I think I like
Because
that
it's
too.
that
as soon as you-
exclusive.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
only-
Yeah,
so
this,
it's like
honey, this
only
is
single
great.
women that
Would you
might
like to
make it
move in
work.
together?
It's better.
Yeah.
And then you have a special room even for like entrepreneurs, so all these women can come together and think
Yeah.
like a think tank in there.
Also, imagine
Think
how
tank.
much more scrutiny you'd put up on this potential life partner if you knew you had to move as soon as you agreed to move in together.
Better for
Oh,
women.
right?
And
Right.
it's shown that more and more women are single now, and
Yeah.
want options and are living on their own and happy. And so we're just
Yeah.
going with the trend. We're just creating a space for them.
I actually think there's a market for this.
I got a question.
What would it be called? Wait. Oh no, you do your question first.
We haven't
Think about a
This
name.
was
Yeah.
while- This was like a couple years ago. We had this idea.
This was not a couple years ago. This was like this summer.
Everything feels like a couple years
Yeah, yeah,
ago.
yeah. Sorry,
question is,
Pip,
like,
you had a question.
When we're looking at actually doing some of these commercial real estate redevelopments into residential, the big problem is like bathrooms and floor plans are very
Yeah.
strange.
Doors are expensive.
Doors are expensive, but I'm so curious. Like, is there a world here where like just the living rooms and bedrooms and bathrooms are part of the individual homes, and then the kitchen is on the main floor? So like big beautiful test kitchens, and so you're cooking with all these women, and there's like the floor plan is just around the middle or around the outside. In the middle is like beautiful test kitchens, beautiful living rooms.
That's kind
I
of
think
genius.
I think it could work in a women-only space.
in
Like,
a
I-
women-only space.
because we've been in a lot of like tech bro spaces, and we see how the kitchens are taken care of.
Yeah.
And it's like
not-
not. There is a different standard of living in that capacity. You know.
Yeah. You know what? Tech bros do better.
different options,
Tech
different
bros
levels.
do better.
Yeah.
I was at
I
Benedict
love the
for
kitchen.
years, and like the fights over the kitchen and like the things that like just like
The
throwing
kitchen
dirty
has to
plates,
be
the
clean.
kitchen has
The
to be
kitchen-
clean.
Girls can be gross though too. That's
just like when it comes to like clothes all over the bedroom. Like,
It's usually
you know,
bathrooms, not kitchens.
yeah.
Okay, women's only condo.
Women's only condo.
Phil has added a shared communal space.
If
which
you
I
want it,
yeah,
it's not my
Maybe.
space.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
He could
yeah,
be
yeah,
on one of the
that's right. Yeah, yeah. He's just to be real clear, suggestions only.
Just
We're only him and I are
suggestions.
just making suggestions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get the
Yeah, yeah.
June motel girls too.
Oh yeah, the June motel girls. They like go in and
I don't know-
convert
I don't know what this is.
motels like into like cool
Oh.
spaces again, and
Okay.
they make them vibey
to
and,
cooler
like-
motels.
Yeah, to
Yeah.
cooler motels
So-
that you would want to hang out in.
We want it to be so the original idea is we want it to be a TV show. So basically the TV show is converting one of these buildings into a women only space using the June
Right, but I think the
It's
TV
always a
the
TV
TV show could continue like a reality show that followed the people. Yeah.
Yes,
or
yes.
no follows each of these converted spaces.
Oh, just the space.
Well,
because how
even the-
fun. It's like TLC, like flipping a space, but it's these giant girly condos.
You have something there though. You could do like interviews with the
you
residents
could
and
just
like
keep
follow
it-
their
you just
everyday
keep it-
life.
keep
like
it
them and
going,
their dog. Like
right?
this is my like fifth dog. That
But
I
it's
have.
also like then because if
Why-
you get a boyfriend, you have to move out.
I love that.
So everyone is so judgmail about all the boys.
Oh
Oh my gosh, think
they
of
If
start
you want to live with
dating.
Oh my
them.
gosh.
Yeah.
And think
Yeah.
about like
And
the
he comes
girls
into the communal
would be watching,
kitchen.
the girls would be watching like the boys that come in, like every girl sitting at their window be like, oh my gosh, she's with Josh.
Or it's like the bell.
Josh is back. Oh my gosh.
Or
here
it's
we
like they're
go.
happy for them, it's like a bell. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
everyone cheers, like she's moving on, she's getting married.
There's a
Okay,
group
but wait,
text
is
of
there-
everybody
is
like
there-
she's not back from date night. Like, should I be worried?
Is there a risk that, let's say, not me, let's say a woman in my life has the beautiful corner condo,
Okay. Quarter.
and maybe everybody else isn't sure about the potential partner, but they're like, well, if they move in together,
I see.
that unit's
Oh,
available.
yeah, they're gonna like
So
try and
much
promote that
drama.
relationship.
Yeah.
So it's gonna help
I would
like
watch.
encouragement.
So my wife was
like this is the new Real Housewives.
she would 100% watch this program.
Yeah.
I would confirm with Rita afterwards. She will watch this
We
show.
need to go back to like when it was the glory days of reality television, like before it was produced, like where it's actually
When it was
raw
real.
and
Yeah.
authentic.
Okay, so I need a name for the building or the
Okay.
development, and then I need a name now for the subsequent show.
Okay.
And I think there's two shows.
I'll work on
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
There's a
two-
show
We're coming
to-
out of this with two shows.
There's
I
a
agree.
property. There's a
The
property
property flipping
brothers
fun,
yeah.
version,
June
Okay.
Motel Girls, yep.
but then there's also the people just living there.
Yeah.
They're just
The
living there.
people on our Instagram live are gonna be like, they're starting a condo building. Like, what's happening? We're still Taste the City, you guys. It's okay.
Yeah,
Just
this is a fake
Taste the
podcast.
City. Living.
No, real podcast, fake ideas.
Are there any ideas on the chat?
Oh,
Do you guys
yeah.
have ideas?
If
No.
you have like business ideas that you think that we should
Put them
shout
in
out,
the
Yeah, or
Wait.
names
Wait.
or names for this.
You guys-
content.
names
I'm
for our women-only
scared
condo.
to come up with names.
What about
I don't think we should even suggest names. You know what my name suggestion is? Whatever you feel like.
Oh,
Oh,
man,
no.
no,
That's right.
right there, boo, boo, boo. It's a
Okay,
safe
wait.
space. It's a
So
safe
wait.
space.
So this idea, Phil and I now do is we rate your idea, and we rate it on a very traditional score out of 75 salsas. When you listen to episode 1, you will understand. But the first pitch we ever had was an app that scored salsa.
Okay.
Okay, salsa.
You know, because you forget, you go to the store, you buy a salsa. It's a
Like
slightly
anything to do
different
with food.
salsa.
Oh,
Yeah.
it
Food score,
circles
yeah.
around.
Yeah,
Big
it's
time.
food scoring.
So it's out of 75 salsas. Philip, the women's only condo plus
only condo.
plus dual reality programs to
I just,
support
like-
this condo.
I hate
I-
getting rated. I feel like it's
I
a
love
competition.
the name.
Know.
The name. I'm thinking the name. What about something around like I'm thinking like femme fatale or something like that.
Yeah.
Like something around there, you know? What do you think about that?
That is, I was trying to think like something really simple, like even something as simple as like pink, like something so stupid
Oh,
that's almost
pink.
just like,
Yeah, that's
salty.
pretty good. Yeah.
you know
I
what
mean,
I mean?
some of these weird buildings, like there's a building in Calgary named Chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
chocolate
exactly.
building, the colors building.
Yeah.
Like, I know the colors building.
Why would I want to live in chocolate? But like,
I would
I
definitely
love
live in
it.
Like we
chocolate.
could just call
Right
it
there. You sold
her,
me.
you know,
Entire building's made of
H-E-R,
chocolate.
her.
Because
Because
Melissa,
That's
see,
good.
she's the
That's
influencer,
good.
you guys.
What would you call
That's
the? Okay, what would
why.
you call the show?
Ooh.
It'd be like,
But, like, which one?
reinventing her.
Something like instead of
Yeah.
like
Reinvent-
there's a movie called Her, so we.
What about reinventing her?
That's actually-
Just for the
Yeah, yeah.
building part,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then
Oh my gosh,
Or
that's
building her.
I like
Pun intended.
reinventing her. That's good
buil-
for the
building her
show.
up.
Yeah,
Building her up.
yeah.
To me, I love
reinventing her. Yeah.
I love this concept.
She
TV
loves
show.
her.
Her, yeah, it was so good. Great idea. Loving this. Okay, yeah.
We'll be talking to movie
Now we
producers
know.
after.
Now we know how to raise capital. We've learned how to do this. Like
Yeah.
a year ago, we
Yeah,
never knew
that's
how
right.
to do this. So now we know we're like second-time founders now for our second business.
It's easy.
Napkin idea round open.
Yep.
$10 million valuation.
I was gonna say 10 million too.
You just have to come on a podcast where people pitch fake ideas.
I'm so sorry.
Please don't hurt yourselves.
For those listening, the table that they're sitting at
They
almost
got
fell over.
so excited about
Yeah.
that the fact they both picked 10 million as the val.
Yeah,
They did what every great VC does when they, because people don't know this. When you pitch to a VC, they go, okay, you on the count of three, we each say what we think the company's worth. And they go 1, 2, 3, 7.2 million. And if they get it right, they just high
Double high
five.
five. The double high five.
And then the table flips, and then I've never seen a table flip towards people in joy instead of away from people in
tippy table.
anger.
Same.
It is a tippy table.
Yeah.
We'll talk to the.
Yeah.
The engineers are in
This
building.
this room needs a reinventing of her.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I think that like aren't these like inserts where you could put like flowers or something? It looks like.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
we
Like,
can do that.
I think that that's.
I
like,
think
what those
I
are
really like
for.
the
For, like,
tan
plants?
foam though. You guys don't
Yeah.
love that?
It's a yeah.
It's a
a choice.
choice.
It's a choice.
Okay.
Is it for sound? Like
It's
Yeah,
for
it's
heat,
for sound,
actually.
yes.
It's to keep all
it's
the
to,
heat in
it's
here.
to make it hotter.
oh, yeah.
Okay, wait. Where were we? We're gonna rate this idea.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
no,
right.
I think
Yeah.
to me, I love this like new, like the old, the guy who did WeWork. He
Yeah.
just raised on like a similar kind of like new living.
Yeah.
So this is actually kind of a brilliant idea. I think a lot
Yep.
of people would get behind. And you're totally right about like more women are single for longer. And I think this actually sounds like a great place. Obviously not for me, but I could understand
Get it.
why people would want to live here.
You know what the craziest thing I just thought is if you were dating someone there, I've been thinking about it largely from the resident's perspective, but you might like visiting this place so much that you might resist committing to a live-in relationship because you know you're going to lose that spot. So that's
Right.
an unintended negative consequence. We'll have to figure that one out.
That's right. I do love gabbing with
Maybe-
the gals. So I might just end up
Maybe
going
there's
to
a
gab.
maybe there's a like another condo building very close by, very similarly
boys only?
adorned. No, that's
I'm kidding.
that's where the couples go.
Oh yes,
yeah.
yes,
Right?
yes. You have like you
Yeah.
know you have your breakfast.
It's
in those
just as
places. You
nice
have a
and
dinner
great.
place,
Yeah.
Like you have
And
to
it-
have
it's-
walking distance.
it's
with
live the
restaurants,
city.
You know,
Live the city.
live the city.
You got a rating for us?
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is-
75 Celsius.
This is a 65 salsa idea for me.
Pretty good.
Mostly because
I think it's high.
it is high. It could be higher, but I'm thinking about like I would not like a men's only space would be horrible. I'm just thinking about like, does this just mean like
Yeah.
my spaces become more like male dominated and that'd be horrible? But
Yeah.
you know, it's a great idea.
Or
so-
then you got those dudes who are the worst, who are like, "Oh, why don't we have a men's only building?" And
Yeah,
we're like,
that you're
because
creating more of those.
no-
We've had men's only
nobody
buildings for
liked-
years.
yeah.
The Petroleum Club only let women in like
Well,
1989
hey,
or
listen,
something.
Debbie, don't get me started on
Sorry.
where people could not go. So
Valid.
just so I just think that those buildings would be the worst and gross and boring. But a women's only building sounds like a ton of fun.
It does. It does sound like a great time.
I also love this idea.
Okay.
I think the idea itself
Interesting.
is great. I think the go-to-market is incredible because I think there is a large portion of the community to be like, I would definitely live there. You know, I've got 3 girls, so if they were like moving to a different city and they were like, I would like, oh my God, that
Go
Please,
there.
every dad across the country is
Yeah.
like, you go into
Yeah,
that, like, get me on the
market
wait
that.
list for my daughter
I
to be in the
bought you
girls
a
only
condo.
building. Yeah, yeah.
I know I
bought
said you have to earn your
condo for
own
life.
way,
Yeah.
but I bought you one.
Yeah, I
this
bought
is the
you a
only
condo.
one I will pay for.
No
Yeah.
boyfriends allowed.
Yeah. So I love it. Go to market great idea, great. I'm gonna go 71 Celsius.
Those are great. That's a
Yeah,
great
I don't
score.
usually go that
That's
high.
Is it out of
I'm a
100?
little
Like, is it
more.
It's at a
not
75.
Oh,
Obviously.
Gosh, I
What-
was like,
Girl.
I was like, I
What
thought
a-
it was out
what
of
a
100. And I was
weird-
like,
why would
okay,
you
why are
just-
we celebrating?
Why wouldn't you automatically guess
Get
it was
degrees,
75?
I guess. I don't
So
know.
what happened was Phil and I were like, how many Celsius should the score be out of? And then we both wrote down a number, and then it was 75.
And then we double high five.
Oh, you just, oh my gosh, did you knock this?
Yeah.
And the table flipped over.
Yeah. And then I tripped over this thing. It was a whole thing.
There's a lot going on in this space, so I understand.
It's a
You
tiny,
can
hot
trip.
room with a lot of things in it. Yeah.
A lot of tripping hazards.
As this podcast continues its unimpeded upward trajectory,
Yeah.
one day we'll have like windows.
We actually have like a really good. We're gonna start our own podcast and compete with you. But like, no, I
Yeah,
mean
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, maybe.
Well, no, we've been talking for a while
Yeah.
of like how to make it interesting, even in the restaurant side of things
Yes,
for
totally.
restaurant podcasts. And so,
Oh, wow.
but we
That's a
think
great idea.
So what
This
we're-
is a pitch.
what
You're
we-
pitching us another
well,
idea.
Kind of,
Let's
this is
hear
our
it.
next pitch kind
Yeah,
of thing.
yeah.
So,
We've got a lot of experience
Is
starting
this really a
podcasts.
pitch? Is this your
well,
next
this is like actually kind of what we're gonna do. So it's a
Oh.
little bit of like exposing it. Melissa's like, what?
Wait, I thought we okay. Go.
Which one do you want to do?
Whatever
Oh, you
you
wanna-
want. I did the one I wanted. You do the one you want.
Oh, damn it. Now I have to choose. Well, anyways, we just think so for the podcast.
I can't wait.
I don't feel like this is the idea. They're going to judge me on salsa. I'm like,
No, please. I
Listen,
know
if
it's
there
gonna be
are,
good.
hold on a sec, Joanna, just to
You gotta
make you
choose.
feel more
You make your
comfortable.
choices.
If there are two people who are completely ill-equipped to judge someone's podcast idea, it's us.
so
It's
but
us.
we really think that the podcast, especially when people are watching it, like most often
Yes.
people are watching it on TikTok or whatnot.
Yeah, I know what
Um,
those things are.
And like TikTok is a good place. I spend 30 minutes on a treadmill on TikTok every day to
Yeah.
just like,
No, it's a great.
okay, what's going on?
Yeah.
But I think it's boring to just like watch it like straight on, like
Right.
this in this camera view.
Yeah.
And so we've thought about like, doing it at the restaurant, having like the piano playing in the background and having all the
Yeah.
stories and getting that like the vibe that they used to do in like the 1950s that you're in like in somebody's
Phil
living
could be
room,
the
like, at a
server.
dinner
Phil,
party.
you could be the actor who plays the server
I
on
would
every
love
episode.
that.
Yeah. So we're
Yeah,
thinking
you
of
could
doing
say
it
that.
like
Speaks French.
Prologue is one of our restaurants in the Dorian.
Shout out to
and so-
Prologue.
So yeah, shout out to Prologue, and they have the one of the piano players is a friend of mine. So I'm gonna see if we can like do something like
That's so
Late
fun.
night
And what
in the
would you
restaurant.
do in the like? What would the
What
what
would
would
we
the
talk about?
content be? Yeah.
we might let
What
that
won't we
flow.
talk
Like,
about? I
Yeah.
mean,
It doesn't strike me that
culture.
you guys have a lot of trouble coming up with stuff to talk.
Yeah.
to
No,
each
like
other
how does
about. Yeah.
Jacob Elordi relate to the restaurants in the food industry?
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know who that is.
Do you know who they don't know who that is? That's okay.
But
Who
you
is
got,
it? Yeah.
Kissing Booth. Have you watched Kissing Booth? Yeah.
No.
Okay. He's the hot guy in Kissing Booth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I mean,
Or like, you know, chef's horror stories. We love to hear just the off the
Yeah.
cuff.
What they've had to, or like anybody that works in restaurant industries. Like we might
Yeah.
even like go find some good like Reddit ones and like read them out and like
Read
talk
off some
about
Reddit
them.
stories. That's always fun.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
So
that's
we
I can do
idea.
voices.
yeah.
Oh,
What
yeah.
kind of voices can you do?
I'm literally kidding.
No. Yeah. If we start doing, you got to buy some drinks.
She
You
said
gotta
to do a
Yeah.
Swiss accent
Oh,
or a Swedish
gosh.
accent. I
The
started doing a
Swedish
Swiss
accent.
accent.
Okay, can you do a Swedish accent?
Yeah, I did one the other day.
Well, he did a
Okay, what would
Finnish
a-
accent,
what
but
would your
it's
Swedish
yeah.
accent
Go.
be?
I'm gonna do the same thing. Taste the city.
It's way better.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's
It's pretty good.
Oh,
Welcome to the
no.
podcast. Yeah.
Okay, we've digressed.
I don't know that we have. Most of my time here is spent making voices. Well, I was doing Elmo earlier, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what were you talking about?
We were talking
Podcast
about
in a
this
restaurant.
podcast idea. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
this is brilliant.
Like doing something where it's like interactive, a little more
Yeah.
something
You
happening.
can get restaurant owners to come on.
Yeah.
And just be like,
And
hey,
chefs.
how did you start this restaurant?
No, yeah, like some of them. Yeah.
I think
Oh, some
We
of
will
them.
let them say that.
We'll let them say it.
And then, like, you guys.
like that's not what people like. I would scroll past that. Like you have such
Yeah.
little time.
But-
Like when somebody,
Yeah.
like like of what's interesting, like what's a topic, like even like sometimes the content that we end up coming up with is more so like on the spot of what's happening in the world. We did sports day yesterday,
Whoa.
spontaneously.
What does that
because-
mean?
By sports day, she means I wouldn't shut up about the Bills losing because I was really pissed off about it. And so
Yeah,
then she's
that was
like,
a tough
fine,
one.
let's just make it into
Yeah.
content because
We
you
talked about Josh Allen and like.
Yeah.
Oh, what about Haley Steinfeld though?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
because we love
she's
her,
very young.
and
Yeah.
he would obviously buy tasting for her, and that's how it all comes together. Because
Yeah.
he's a good husband who would buy a tasting for her.
Yeah.
He would love Taste the City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
You know
what's
what I
tough
mean?
is she would have had to move out of her condo though.
Exactly, like when she gosh,
Yeah,
our
yeah,
women's
when
only
she was the
condo.
women- Women's only
That was the
condo.
toughest part about that relationship, I think. Yeah. She was in that great condo.
She's in a
Yeah.
great
And
then Josh
condo,
Allen was like,
no
"You wanna get
longer
married?"
in
And
a
then-
great condo.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh,
Now they're in some
listen.
weird duplex.
That was a really tough loss though.
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
So you had sports day where you talked about
Moment of
sports?
So we talked about sports, and then it turned into sports. We went down to Launchpad, and I taught Melissa how to golf, and so we did sportsy thing. And I had
Wait, I'm sorry. What is your life?
yeah. Cool. Yeah,
Tuesday?
Yeah, but we work like I worked till 2 a.m. last night, like
Yeah.
doing
Right.
financial models.
Yeah.
So like sometimes like
No,
there's
I'm
balance.
envious. That's amazing.
Like so,
Yeah.
but yes, we went on the Tuesday and like created content. Like Launchpad has like 25,000 followers. So we're like maybe they'll share our stuff, and
Which they
Yeah.
did.
which they did,
Which
And,
they
like,
did.
and then we had more tasting sales.
Okay, let's go.
Golfing.
Yeah, Phil, they were out there doing
No,
business.
I wasn't
Let me
accusing-
just talk to the men for a second. The whole point is that we make date nights so easy for you.
Okay.
I
Are
know.
we pitching Taste the City right now? You
just
don't
give me-
need to. I will
oh,
pitch it for you.
give me a second.
Yeah. Okay, keep going. Yeah.
I love this pitch.
This is my pitch that is a real pitch. Let me talk to you for a second. Let me paint a picture. All you have to do is
Yeah.
click like 2 buttons.
Uh-huh.
And I believe that they can do it. I believe that you can go to our site, pick a date and time,
Yeah.
click that button, and then check out. And then we have planned everything else. And then you show up to your date with your wonderful significant other, and you look like a planning god. You look like a genius because now she gets to try 3, 4 different restaurants. She's surprised. She can dress up. Every girl's dream. And don't even tell them you Taste the City. Just be like, oh, yeah, I planned
I
it."
made
Yeah.
all these resos.
We're okay with that.
I
That's
think all the dudes out there,
Well, look, I'm a
single fella.
single fella. Sometimes I go on dates.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a first date one actually
Really?
for you.
We
So
have a
we're
first
and
date?
it's like okay, so next time that you want to date, do you remember like candygrams in school?
Yeah.
Like you could send some to somebody. So like you would book your date and then put your date's phone number or their email in the comments, and we'll message them being like, Phil has invited
been
you to
invited
come
on
on to
a
a
date.
tasting. And then if they accept,
We'll
then
send you a yes.
we'll send you a yes, and they'll meet you at the tasting. And if they say no, then we'll let you
We'll
let you down
refund you.
easy. Yeah, or we'll find you a
Or-
plan B.
Or
right?
he could
Plan
take
B.
one of his friends and we can
Yeah,
chat it out.
exactly.
Talk about what he could have done differently.
Shub's gonna be like waiting in the wings for
Yeah.
all the rejections.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh, sorry. There were
Yeah. I mean, I like food as much as anybody.
Yeah. My promise is I will use this on a first date.
Yeah.
Sometime in the next 2 months.
Okay.
Right. And then there's cute little texts that get sent out because you get an exit, right? Like with Taste the City, there's at least 1 or 2 exits. So if the
Oh,
date's going
true.
bad, you can be like,
Cancel.
And
abort,
an end
abort.
time, which is what is helpful. So it's only
This
2
isn't-
stops, so it's not. So
I did not
stressful,
realize this was.
casual, and then there's actually like an end time to the date.
Oh,
it's
and
like, do you want to keep going? Yes or no?
do you want to go to
Does
a
it,
third
does it get
spot?
sent to both people?
And yeah. And
Yes.
so like eventually with our tech, it'll be like if you both say yes, then you get the
Guys,
third spot. and
I
like
love-
you have to like match.
Oh.
This is our real business.
Yes, we're now pitching and talking about your real business. I love the Taste the City concept. My family got gift cards over the holidays.
See?
I think it's a killer idea. I did not realize because my wife and I have been together for 25 years.
You could
like,
do this for your
no, but
wife.
hold on.
She would be
I'm
so
not,
excited.
No, we're going to do the date part. I did not know about the first date. That is a product of its. That's its
brand
own
new.
product.
It's brand new.
We
And,
just
like,
rolled it out.
And like honestly, you could. It doesn't have to be a
Is this
first
the
date. Treat your wife like a first
Is
date.
this the
like that's
first
so
media
sweet.
property that has talked about this brand new
Actually,
product?
you are the first.
Yes, you are the
Oh,
first.
the first
Hold on.
media
We can't hear
property.
this, but I'm going to play some applause.
I can hear this.
Product. And like honestly, like it's a candygram. So even if you're with somebody, like that's really cute to send your spouse like a first date, like candygram, like come on this tasting
Yeah.
with me. Like
I
That's
actually
sweet.
have an idea to pitch you guys.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Wait, I
It's in
want
the
to
house,
give
it's in the
Taste the
house.
City. We
Simon
don't rate
Cowell
because
on.
we're not going to rate Taste the City because that's your actual startup and it's clearly
Yeah.
perfect.
Well, did you want to rate the podcast and the restaurant idea?
No, because
that
I don't think
wasn't-
that's a
that was
business
formal.
idea.
Yeah,
I think
it's
that's
not a
just an
business
idea.
idea.
It's a little- yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so am I free to pitch?
You are.
Yeah,
The floor is
you-
yours, my
Yours,
friends.
yours.
We talked about Winnipeg and you guys launching Taste the City.
Oh
in
boy,
Winnipeg.
I know what this pitch
We
is.
love Winnipeg.
We love when I'm from Winnipeg. I'm a Winnipeg
Deer
kid.
and almond.
Oh, Deer and almond, the best.
So
Okay, but here's my pitch for you.
The
though.
Jets,
The Jets, the Who,
nothing wrong with
the
Jets.
Blue Bombers,
the Underground, the Blue Bombers,
the Weaker Thans.
the Weekends. No, exactly.
There you go.
These
But my take is, it's actually a pitch to transform the city of Winnipeg.
Oh, we
Okay.
would love to be a part of that.
And so here's the deal:
Well,
with
truly.
everything, with the states being who they are,
Yeah.
why take your bachelorette or your bachelor party to Vegas
Right.
or
right.
to Scottsdale? Run it in Winnipeg.
Win-
Yeah.
Winnipeg becomes
Winnipegus.
Winnipeg.
Yeah,
becomes
Peg
Vegas.
City.
Vegas.
Yeah, Las Pegas, they actually call it.
Yeah, Las Vegas. I love it.
Yeah, so you turn Winnipeg into Vegas, or maybe like more aptly Reno.
Yeah.
and
Atlantic City.
marketing skill here.
Yeah.
Like
and you just run like
It's a cold
so
Las
like
Vegas.
we
It's
like
a
it's a
cold
cold
Las
Las Vegas, like where like you get a parka when you get off the plane.
Yeah.
Everyone gets a
I
parka.
love
You
because
just,
I like to operate. I'm an
Yeah.
operator. Logistically, when you're trying to pull people together from across the country,
Winnipeg's perfect.
Winnipeg's
right in the middle.
It
Meet in the
is
middle.
right in the middle. Meet in the middle.
Winnipeg. Can we get like giant city heaters or?
Just
The thing
warm
is,
up
like
the
we
city.
did, because
Yeah.
Melissa and I like walked around
Yeah, we
Winnipeg
just-
doing tasting, so like we know how
Yeah.
cold it is.
But
and
part
it's
of it
Cool.
includes transportation, right?
Yeah,
And
like
you
they're
get,
Uber,
they
like
pick
the
you up.
Okay, so we need an Uber version. Basically,
Uber version.
Or also taxis. I don't know if you know this about Winnipeg. Taxis have stab shields behind them. I don't know if you
Seems
think
like a great
Edmonton.
place.
Edmonton does, yeah.
Nor-
shields
yeah.
But the whole idea is like
Airbnb.
Winnipeg needs something. And obviously I love Winnipeg and the there's some industry starting. We love the tech ecosystem there. But it does need some more industry. And I'm thinking tourism would be a perfect
agree.
industry.
Yeah.
Let's get big bachelorettes in there and let's design a whole experience for them where it's like, what do you need when you're on a bachelor party? You need like dirty bars
Yep.
and you
Good
need
food.
good
Gambling.
Good food.
and gambling.
Gotta have gambling. Shows.
Okay,
What about
Okay,
entertainment?
Bachelor parties, maybe the gambling. Like I don't know. Like
What do we
we need
do?
shopping. Like I would need shopping. I would
Yeah.
want nails and.
Do you know
spas.
something interesting about
We
Winnipeg?
can do that.
Wait,
That's easy
Yeah.
wins.
shopping wise with Winnipeg, I don't know if
Is
it's
there good
true
shopping in
anymore, but what used to be true in Winnipeg is that would be the first market in Canada. They would trial a bunch of new products
That's true.
because it had the demographic layout was the most representative of the entire sort of country. It had just like a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
So maybe the shopping is great in Winnipeg.
They have good strip clubs apparently. According to
Okay.
on Instagram.
All right.
Who
Well,
said that?
name names. Don't name names.
Don't name names.
Don't name
we
names.
We don't out people. You know.
Yeah,
Like, you have to be live to see that.
I think it's a great idea.
How many salsas would you guys rate turning Winnipeg into Las Pegas?
They seem concerned about the weather.
Okay, no, what I'm yes, the weather.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
so what I'm seeing from a business perspective
Okay,
as a
yeah.
CMO
Yeah.
is the marketing is going to be a hell of a ride.
It's
Yeah.
going to be tough because you're taking the city that could not get any lower. Like maybe it has the worst reputation in the world.
Thunder
Yeah.
Bay. I don't know. Like.
It's you.
like
Yeah.
maybe.
I
In
think
terms
it's-
of capital cities, it's
Yeah,
Right, it's low.
yeah,
It's
with the
tough,
hockey.
yeah.
Well, hockey.
Yeah.
I think it's possible with some giant heaters, and so
Yeah.
Like they do, like the River Valley is really pretty.
It's
so
beautiful
like if
there.
you did something like on the River Valley there, and like they have like in February they do one of their biggest food festivals.
Nobody's going
like,
there.
Right on the
February.
right on
right
the
on the
river,
river,
which
which
is
is really
February?
Cool. So like
Yeah.
right in February, like you'd have to.
I don't know if I'm going
You'd have
there
to
in February.
definitely.
what do you guys think?
There was
Turning
actually a-
Winnipeg into Las Vegas, the new Las Vegas. I give it a 50 out of 75.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
50 salsas.
I feel like if you have a really great marketing team, it could be possible.
Yeah. And again, I love Winnipeg.
Especially if
Yeah,
it could
yeah.
be cheaper.
Yeah.
Well, if
Right? Okay,
you
at
were
the
gonna-
value of like bringing
It's
up,
gotta be the
if you're
value.
bringing up the U.S. tourists,
your
up to
$10,000
Winnipeg, right?
trip
Like
to
their
Vegas is
dollar
going to be
gets so much-
$2,200 in Winnipeg.
Exactly.
Right, yeah, it's like
Yeah.
then Vegas is so expensive.
If we can get Jacob Elordi
Yeah.
as the face,
So much Jacob
we can
Elordi
get the
on it.
Bachelorette.
I don't think
and Josh
I
Allen,
don't think-
get Josh Allen there too.
Who's Josh Allen?
Wait,
Jacob
Is
Elordi?
Josh Allen a part of the plan and Jacob Elordi? That is
I
my
think
question.
that
If they're
I
the
think-
Are they a part of
I
the
think you
marketing
need a
go-to-market strategy?
handsome. I think you need a handsome Winnipegger.
Oh.
I don't think
Right.
you can
Okay, name me a
import
handsome Winnipegger other than Phil.
Phillippe Burns.
Neil Young. You know, maybe
Neil
not.
Young,
Maybe not
okay.
drawing the crowd he once
Okay,
was.
okay.
I don't know a lot of people from Jonathan Taves.
Justin Bieber has visited.
One of our followers says, "I've never heard of people wanting to go to Winnipeg."
Winnipeg.
That's
Yeah.
what we're changing.
That's
now.
what
Yeah.
we're changing the rebrand. I'm so sorry.
I'm guessing it's a lower. I think
I'm gonna have to say
it's like a
I'm
20.
gonna have to say like a 40.
Guys, there's so little optimism about Winnipeg. Like if Winnipeg can't become
Wait,
We tried. Do you know why? Because like we put in we went to a pitch competition
Solid
early on
effort.
and like solid effort. Really tried to like launch tastings there
Yeah.
and like the street vibrancy is so low.
There was
like
no one walking.
no one.
You
Like
know when the
Saturday
street
night, not a
vibrancy is going to be way
The
different.
windows
We
were
see
boarded
when
up.
all of these bachelor
It
and
could really
bachelorette
help.
parties
So,
run
like-
around Winnipeg.
yeah.
Maybe you
We
would just
we
But
did wear
there's, like-
skirts, which was bad looking
But
back.
no,
we should have worn winter
We were in
jackets.
parkas. We were so cold.
And we were
Yeah.
still so
we have
cold.
videos of that.
I think here's what I think.
Yeah.
I love the idea.
Thank
I
you.
think it's cost effective.
Thank you.
Like, hey, you want to go to like the very expensive place, and Vegas. Let's face it, it's overproduced now.
Yeah.
There's too much happening in Vegas. Winnipeg is just chill out a little. Just come chill out. a
I'd
little.
like to counter that, like, Calgary could be the new Vegas, and you could come here and we would offer you tastings
think
and
that
like
is
package
actually
it. We have a
more
better
doable.
airport. Somebody just said like it's so expensive to get to Winnipeg. Like, Calgary is actually our airport, rock solid. Like
Yeah.
getting
Yeah,
places
I
now,
think
so much
Banff
easier.
actually
better either than Toronto.
already sort of is the Vegas. Banff has kind of got that sort of
What
reputation.
casino are you going to in Banff? Like, where's the casino?
Yeah, you can gamble anywhere
That is
nowadays.
true.
There's prediction
Where's the
markets. You can
casino
just
in
get
Banff? Is there
online and
one?
gamble.
Like, is there anywhere to
And Calgary
gamble
has
in
a
Banff?
tower, and I just think it's important to have a tower. Does Winnipeg have one?
We got a
Yeah,
rotating.
does Winnipeg have a tower?
We got the
That's
golden
where
boy.
they lost it. They
We got
lost.
the golden boy.
Yeah.
You know, he's
Nice
a man in
museum.
gold.
We have a really good history museum. I like that, like museum thing.
It's a beautiful museum.
Nice.
Okay.
And we have a rotating restaurant.
All right. So wait, I still have to rate this idea. I'm also going to give it a.
Better chance. Yeah.
I'm going to give it a 47.
Oh no.
But the only reason is because I think you got to get government buy-in, and I
Right.
think that's going to slow you down.
Yeah.
Oh, the government.
I mean,
In
we love the
States, they're just
government.
like, yeah, do
here.
it.
Actually, the
Yeah.
government really
Makes
likes
money.
us. We
Yeah.
could probably help you with this. Government likes us.
I know.
Yeah,
Well, I think
government
Winnipeg.
We work for the government now.
No, we do not. Government's trying to.
Shout out Niagara. Okay.
That's it.
Wait, isn't Niagara the Vegas of Canada? I thought I read
Actually,
that.
It is.
is.
It actually is.
No,
considered
it really
that.
true. Las Vegas of Canada, like, and it's a really cool place.
That's
to
a really
go.
good point.
But
Shout
you
out
can't
Niagara
just,
Falls.
you can't just
Yeah.
fly straight into Niagara. You got to
No.
fly somewhere else, which
Buffalo.
is really important.
Hamilton's really close too.
It's still like it's
Buffalo
like a
is
good 40,
closer.
40 minutes at least. And you got to cross the border.
Buffalo's like 30 minutes. Yeah, but it's easy peasy.
I still think you should do it.
And you might see Josh Allen on your way over.
Yeah.
The most important part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no Josh Allen in Winnipeg.
You might see
actually-
Haley Steinfeld.
What are we were gonna do a
E-
wing
Exactly, and
tasting in
even
Buffalo.
better,
It
honestly.
feels
Yeah.
like the
We were gonna do a wing tasting experience in Buffalo, actually, like where
Okay.
you hop around, watch football, and like go to different wing spots.
sounds like
and
a
get
great
different
idea.
because they're
That's
like
so
all
cool.
about.
you should do that.
wings, so-
What could in Winnipeg? What would you do? What kind of if they had
Yeah,
to set up a
we're-
tasting that was
Yeah, what's the
Winnipeg?
Winnipeg tasting?
Maybe the issue is when you went out there
That
and
was everything.
pitched, you didn't understand the local market well
Yeah,
enough.
that's right.
Pip,
But,
what do we
I
pitch?
do think that Winnipeg, you need like a seasoned guide to
A
take you around.
seasoned guide.
So
to
you,
take
if you
around,
do a
yeah.
Winnipeg tasting, you should call it like Phillips Guide to Winnipeg.
Yeah, yeah.
And I would actually get like the cool underground spots. It would take you to
You
like
know-
Handsome Daughter. It would
You're
take
our
you
new
to
creator.
Actually,
you know?
so this is actually the evolution of our model. I'm so glad you brought
Really?
this up. It's finding local people that are really passionate about food and creating communities.
Yeah.
And like actually like launching it themselves and
You-
being our partners.
We should collab on first date night. It should
Yeah.
be Phillips first
Yes.
date.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
I'll, like,
Can
run
we
you-
actually just like follow you on your first date with a video? Like,
do
to the
have that.
first
Yeah,
date?
Yes.
I'm
we
happy
just
to do
had
that.
on the last episode we had a pitch around where couples would arrange like instead of Tinder where the people find each
Oh yeah,
other,
yeah, that's what
couples
you
would
said. Yeah,
arrange
the
it. Yeah.
couples would arrange.
But then
yeah.
part of it, I was like, oh, there should be an upsell where the couples get to watch the date after.
Oh yeah, like that would be like because
Yeah.
people
People watch all the
yeah,
time,
we
right?
just
Yeah.
want
And
reality
so
television.
Yeah.
I like the idea of adding that into the Taste the City experience.
People
is
are
the
going to think that
date.
they're booking a date with you. It's going to be problematic or helpful, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, I see. Yeah. No, that's a good
maybe
question.
they're thinking. So one of the fails of our business when it first started was we did a singles jingle mingle.
We were asked to do it.
We were asked to
This
do
was
it.
not like
Singles jingle.
Yeah.
Christmas
and like,
time?
Yeah, Christmas time. But it was like to bring single people together and like they were going to hop between 3 different bars and whatnot. And we set it up really fast and
Yeah.
like it was our first year. And so we got all these applicants and they booked the tastings and it was great. We had 20 people sign up
Yeah.
and 18 women and 2 men.
No way. See,
Yeah.
two-sided marketplace.
But you
need
need way
both
more
sides.
women than men, doesn't that
so.
usually
We
the
didn't do a
opposite?
survey, which was stupid
Yeah.
because you need to have at least an even number.
Well,
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
men probably had a great
Those
time.
2 men have been actually like
They're still talking about
tasting
it.
community for life. Like
Yeah, yeah.
definitely, like this is the best product
Dude,
ever.
There's no way they're still single, right?
They probably. I
Yeah,
don't
we
know.
did do a single survey because we do plan on like we've started with the first date, but we do plan on launching like the meetup with strangers meet up with singles.
No.
Going to
Yeah.
tasting.
So you
Okay.
go on a tasting and you meet up with singles that are like within your kind of, so
Yeah,
we take
okay.
the surveys and we match you, not with a single person, but like, say it's 5 and 5 or 4 and 4. And you know that it's going to be people that are kind of within the age range, have the same, hobbies as you, things like that.
But the best part about it in comparison to like the regular format for that right now is just go meet for a dinner. But with the tasting, you have like 3 exit strategies in case you like show. Because like I would not be able to like showing up to and sitting down to a full dinner with strangers terrifies me. But like if I can show up, have a bite to eat, and then be like, I'm out. This is
Yeah.
awkward.
Honestly,
then the exit strategy is
there's
key.
a business application to this too, right? Because you got to meet with somebody, they want to pitch you an idea, they talk to you, and I'm like, ugh, I got to get out of here.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you could just
the client meeting is actually one that we have as well, but you can't really like just drop your client most often. Like, this is a great sales pitch. Like,
I mean, at some point you can.
Maybe you can actually.
What would be so good is you ever have someone like visiting you from out of town?
Yes.
It's like a business meeting, and you're like, cool, like I'll take you out tonight.
Yeah.
It would be great to be like, take them to the first spot and then go, and now follow Taste the City from
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You're off on your own
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
and
like,
goodbye.
Yeah, yeah,
goodbye.
exactly. I gotta go. I had one
Be
drink
free.
with you.
Yeah.
Now go
Yeah.
explore the city.
I need
bought
that
this
for when you
experience
That's
guys-
actually
you.
kind of a good
It's
idea.
kind of like a gift.
Yeah,
Like I
my
gotta
real
come out.
friends are like at another restaurant I want to
Yeah.
go to, but
Yeah,
here you go, buddy.
Well,
I need that
actually,
for
we've
golf
had-
courses too. Like a 3-hole, after 3 holes on a business meeting, you'd be like, I gotta.
True.
It's just
Yeah.
a humanoid
It's a lot
robot
of
that takes
time.
over.
I don't think I would ever leave a golf course if I didn't have to.
She's
though.
a
Yeah.
golf
I like.
girl.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
you
do
love that stuff.
I do love that.
And you just taught Melissa.
And she can talk to
And I
anybody.
just taught Melissa. Yeah. I now made it a part of our business strategy. So like actually I just like trash talked this like team in front of me at a tech swing golf tournament last year. And
Yeah.
like
Really?
turned out he was like the head of something. And like I saw him at an event. He came over and he was like, hey, and like gave me a hug and whatever. And this girl that I know was like, how did you get him to talk to you? He never talks to anybody. And I was like, I don't know. I just trash talked him on a golf course for
Let's
5
go.
hours.
That's a huge
Turns out
win.
if you tell him he has a terrible golf swing.
Yeah,
over and
between the
over.
Dragon's Den experience and this one, what we've learned is if you're just a little bit rude to people, they're more likely
No,
to
not
invest
never
in your company.
rude. Never rude. Just like,
Well, I mean,
like
Playfully
limit,
rude.
like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
intentional.
yeah,
She'll be rude. No,
yeah, somewhat rude. Okay, so
Trash talking.
not
Trash
as
talking on a golf
much
course is not rude.
support,
Just
not as much
clarify.
support for Taste the Winnipeg. Sorry for
Las
for
Pegas.
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
But tons of support for Taste the Winnipeg, sponsored by and led by
Philip.
Phillippe
Yeah,
Burns.
that's a better idea.
I think it's a better
Phillips
idea.
Winnipeg.
Can you get us in with Deer and Almond? Because if they would take our taste, they're like, oh my god.
And then we follow you around on your date nights. And
Yes.
will he
Yeah, yeah.
find love? Yes or no? And
That's
it's
not a
just
business.
That's
I'm,
right.
whole
I'm-
story.
And the answer is always no.
And we just bring him back like he's just like you just like drop off the lady at the condo building at the end of the
And then
night.
it's like, did you enjoy Pip's lips?
yeah, turns out she's living there forever.
Oh,
Pip's lips
man.
is the goodie bag.
Pip's
you know?
lips is the goodie bag.
Thanks for getting that. Here's
I
Pip's
think we
lips.
have like
One way or
more-
another, you're getting Pip's lips on those lips tonight.
I'm not gonna kiss you, but here's some Pip's
yeah,
lips.
and it's the other. It's never the one way. It's always
I
the
think
other.
that we've come out of this with several business ideas, all that could converge and like cross collaborate with one another. Is
Yeah.
wonderful.
I love all of them. Okay, we're gonna wrap up here.
Yeah, Chef
because
said hard stop at 4 and it's 4:01. So
I
Loves us.
Yeah, I do like you guys a lot. This was great. I love the condo building idea. I love the turning it into a TV show idea even more.
yeah,
Yeah, same.
I actually.
Um,
just
while I do like the Las Pegas idea a lot,
Mm.
I do also understand where these guys are coming from with some of the potential limitations. So I think as a launch pad of Phillippe guided tour, of Phillippe and Taste the City,
Yeah.
Tech Thursday and Taste the City joint venture
Yeah.
in Winnipeg, I think that's gonna work. You could take everybody from the Tech Thursday event.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've like thought for a while you should do like switch up tech like the panel. I like, and this is no shade because everybody
No,
does
please.
the panel discussions. But like, what if we did it where we went to 3 different spots and at each spot was a different speaker that talked for just a little bit, and it was more like intimate, like sit around
Yes.
like a fireplace kind of fireside chat.
Yeah.
You're saying a fireside chat that actually has fire.
Yeah, but like you talk to one like because like everybody gets cut off, and when they're talking
Yeah.
together, it's like a disjointed conversation, and so
Yep.
it doesn't always feel. But like to hear from one person, and then maybe at the end, all of them come together. Like,
Whoa.
And then
that
at
would be
one of the
cool.
stops, we could do a live recording of this podcast.
Oh yeah, we've done like the live, like Taste the City has gone live on Instagram on a
Yeah.
tasting route and stuff.
Yeah.
It's super fun. You just got to do it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be great. I did actually, like my friend, I was in a sauna. This is I'll keep it super short, but
In a sauna.
I was in a sauna with my friend and she
Yeah,
like
not Asana, the project management software company, although we'd like to hear from them too. Yeah,
Okay,
continue. Yeah.
sure, yeah. But she was she moved here from Australia a couple years ago, and we were chatting. I was like, "Yeah, I'm going to Winnipeg for my friend's 30th." She's like, "Oh, I've never been." I was like, "You should come." And she's like, "Okay," and just booked a flight to come with me like a week later. And so I just did Pip's Lips in Winnipeg, or sorry, Pip's Trips in Winnipeg.
Pip's Trips.
And showed her around. She had like the best time. We went to like, and I think part of the tour could be just like visiting my friends as well. You know, Winnipeg's all about the people.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and all my friends would love to, you know, say hi to visitors and
Come chill out with Pip's Trips.
Pip's Trips.
And the goodie bags, Pip's Lips. It's just all coming together.
It's all
right?
coming
Really.
together.
It really did come together. Like,
Yeah.
I,
Boom.
We showed up here today not knowing what this was going to be about, and that's kind of sometimes the
And
best way to do it.
that's the only way
I
to do
think
it. That's how we.
I think he's really trying to convince us that Winnipeg is a hot spot. Yeah, I think he is also.
This is literally how every episode goes. We show up not knowing what we're going to do, and
Yeah.
then sometimes it works. It's only not worked once, and you know,
Yeah, that's
They
right.
won't be invited back.
and
so.
that episode never seen the
We're
light
so
of day.
sorry if you're wondering what Pip's Lips is. There's someone here. Basically, his name is Pips, and that
Talk
he-
to
Well,
Corey Organics if you
They're
want
not
that
going to
line.
wonder
So,
because
yep.
you're going to tag our podcast. They're going to go back and listen to episode 2.
go back and listen.
Yes,
And
yes.
then they're going to be like,
Episode
oh,
two.
that's what they were
Oh,
talking
that's
about.
what Pip's
Pip's
Lips
Lips."
is.
Yeah.
You don't want to miss
You
it.
need the lore. You need to understand the lore.
Yeah, it is. It's not intended to be episodic, but it is entirely turned out that way, where you have to listen now
Yeah.
to keep up.
To understand.
Which is
We
the
get-
way you want to do a podcast.
which-
Yeah.
Which is like kind of how we run our socials and
Yeah,
stuff.
Yeah. Wait, what are they
You
talking about?
understand.
Okay, guys, I really do appreciate you coming in. This was great. Sorry, the table almost fell on top of you.
That was Melissa's fault.
Love all the pitches. Love what you guys are doing. Everybody out there who's listening, which is obviously a way larger audience than Joanna and Melissa have, obviously, go to tastethecity.ca.
Yep.
Yes,
I
please.
got the domain right.
Ooh.
Pick up a gift card, or
Yeah.
if you know the tour you want to use already, get a tour. It makes a great gift
That's
at the
right.
holidays or any time of year.
Valentine's.
Day is
Yeah,
coming up.
It's planned.
Taste the City.
Don't go out on Valentine's Day because like everything's packed. Like why would you go to
Yeah.
a restaurant on the day?
Ladies
Like,
out there, if you need a first date exit strategy,
Yep.
First date.
Yep, we're there for first date. And
Well,
Candygrams, like
do it.
send this, like Shub, send your wife. Like she's gonna be so like, he's sending me this cute little tasting.
yeah, but she
Like,
listens, so now she'll know it was your idea, not my idea. Yeah.
ah,
That's okay.
sorry. That's okay.
But
Like,
actually, we got a couple of
sometimes, like,
weeks. Hold on,
taking
we got a
advice from
we got a
girlies-
couple of weeks
You
before
do
this
have a-
hits the
yeah, right?
streets.
Yeah,
to-
yeah.
And
to
it's-
tell our
Yeah,
Ooh,
this
you
is
have-
gonna be post.
It's brand new.
Valentine's Day.
Unless she's
Yeah.
on our live right now, she follows us actually.
You could
so.
be our like one of our
I don't know.
people to test it out.
I'm gonna need a
Ah.
promo code. I'm just
Yeah.
kidding. I'm just kidding. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much for coming in.
Yes,
really
thank you
appreciate
for
it.
having
Best of
us.
luck with Taste the City. And like I mean it. Everybody out there, go buy a tour,
Book
get a gift
tasting.
card,
Book a tasting.
do a tasting, do all those things.
Boom.
And we'll see you in Winnipeg.
See you in Winnipeg.
Actually, we're never going to be allowed back.
Shrewsbury.
Phil,
Shrewsbury.
yeah, Shrewsbury.
Shrewsbury.
All right, we're out.
That was listening back to that one brought back a lot of energy and memories. Chaz, I realize I should now send you the rough cut of these before we record these intros and outros, so you can actually listen to them, so you know what was happening
Or you
Yeah.
could just
when
join
you weren't able to.
join the recordings.
Yeah, that one he actually told us he couldn't join. So yeah, but yes,
Well,
joining the recordings would also be helpful.
for the record, it's almost 7 o'clock on a Tuesday, and I'm here recording, so that should be at least
Pretty good.
at least
It's-
a +1.
You know what they call 6:40 in Stratford? They call it 20 minutes to Taco Bell clock.
Is that a Drake song? 6:40 in Stratford.
I thought you were going to say it's 20 minutes to Taco Bell o'clock. A Drake
Well,
song.
fun
Well,
fact: Drake,
if it's
Drake
not, it
has
should be.
shouted out Stratford in songs before. So
Really?
in
As he
in
shouted
a
out
song.
as he shouted out Taco Bell in Stratford.
Well,
though?
he says he gets lunch in Stratford, so he didn't say where.
Oh shit! What song is that? I want to go back and listen.
It's one of his freestyles. I don't know. I'll send you the link.
Yes. Is it? Who shuts out Winnipeg? I think it's. Does he? Oh no, he goes cold like
It's
Minnesota.
just the weaker the answer.
Yeah. We could. That's a sad one.
Yeah.
That's a song. When I went to university, I'd be like, "Oh, I'm from Winnipeg," and then they would start singing, "I hate Winnipeg," and I'd be
Yeah,
like,
you can't sing any more than that, otherwise we have to pay for it.
"Right." Yeah. But I was like,
Yeah,
"What the hell? What is that?" But I guess it's just a
yeah.
song. But
We will put the link to that song in the show notes
yeah, and
so everyone can enjoy it.
Shaz, what do you think of Winnipeg becoming the Las Vegas of Canada?
Well, I mean, I'm extremely loyal to Niagara Falls. I think it's an extremely underrated city. A lot of people
Yeah,
talk
we
smack
did.
about
This
the
did come
falls.
up on the episode
Yeah.
that
But
Niagara Falls is already the Las Vegas of Canada. But continue. Yep.
I just I don't know. A lot of people around here talk shit about Niagara Falls and all this stuff. I think it's the best, and I think it's definitely the closest thing to Vegas that Canada has to offer right now. But I am also a diehard Jets fan, so if I had an excuse to go there and gamble and watch the Jets, that would be kind of fun.
Can I ask a clarifying question about Niagara Falls, Phil? Just nearest airport to Niagara Falls, Hamilton or Buffalo?
Buffalo for sure.
So
Buffalo.
you fly to Buffalo and then you cross a border and then you
No,
go to,
I
come on
drive
now.
it.
Shaz,
I would literally
Shaz,
drive through Niagara Falls to get to Buffalo.
you
Yeah, yeah.
gotta,
You got to drive. I'm saying if we're turning Niagara Falls,
Oh,
if
yes,
you
yes, yes.
guys are
Sorry.
taking
Okay.
if I'm moderating a debate here,
hmm
be it resolved that the new Las Vegas of Canada is Winnipeg
hmm
and no longer Niagara Falls, and you guys are each taking the position for each city. I think transportation is a big part of this. Like, if okay, so if I want to jump out to Niagara
hmm
Falls, I got to fly out there. I'm flying into Hamilton from
it's
Calgary,
so
and then
dark.
like I'm not crossing the border and coming
No,
back,
yeah.
right?
I mean, if you're flying from out west, yeah, Hamilton would be fine. I don't think it's that far of
Then
a drive.
what? I got an hour and a half from Hamilton into the falls. What are we talking?
Tops, an hour and a half tops. So I would think it would be between 40 and an hour 10 would be my guess if I
Winnipeg,
had to give you a
Pip,
30-minute range.
how far is it from the Winnipeg airport to where all the magic happens in
you
Winnipeg?
got 25 minutes and you already have a stack on red.
It does sound
Wait,
kind
did
of
we
nice.
establish? Do we have casinos in Winnipeg?
There's a shark club right by downtown, but we could add another. I think you got to add another for this to
What's
work.
Isn't there a big hotel and casino there that's like island themed or something like that?
Oh yeah, McGilvery. McGilvery, I think is. Oh,
They
my
have
Winnipeg friends are gonna roast me if they hear this.
I see ads for them at
How
the
are
Jets game all the time. It looks kind of sick. But then
Wait,
again, I
what?
like Niagara
how
Falls.
Shaz, what turned you into a Jets fan?
Um, my love for Patrick Laine.
Hey, rest
And
in
then
peace.
yeah, well,
Jesus.
Well, he's not
he's
dead,
just
but
in
he's not.
Montreal.
Patrick Laine, very much still alive. Yes,
But he's not a Jet, so I don't really care about him anymore.
but so the net of this is Chaz thinks that Niagara Falls is currently the Las Vegas of Canada.
Well, that's a fact. I mean, Winnipeg could potentially overthrow it, but right now it's not really up for debate, is it?
But Pip is positioning Las Vegas.
Yeah, Las Pegas. It even has a better name.
That is pretty good. I
Yeah,
can't deny that.
Niagara Falls.
And
Yeah.
Niagara Falls is confusing. Like, where am I going? Am I going to Niagara Falls or am I going to Niagara on the Lake? What is that? What's up with that? What's up with those two places being different?
Well,
You're a
Shaz,
waterfall or you're a lake. Make up your goddamn mind. You
but
know what I
those
mean?
are different places that people go. I don't understand the
well,
Are
difference.
you running
Niagara on
water or still water?
well, I mean, they're close enough that it's not like they're on like two totally different ends of Ontario or whatever. Like they're in the same region and whatnot.
But what is the difference between one is like fancy wine country and the other one is like the dirtiest place you can
Whoa,
go?
whoa. Relax.
Phil's just lashing out now.
Am I wrong? That's what those two places are, right? One is like really fancy wine country.
Yeah, yeah. They do produce a lot of wine in Niagara, which is another plus. I don't think Winnipeg can do that.
Okay, so Toronto to do improv.
We
Yeah.
produce Crown Royal.
Toronto to do improv, up to Muskoka to check out Chaz's cabin, down to Stratford to check out his apartment, over to Niagara Falls to just see how it stacks up.
Yeah, see what work we have to do to surpass them.
Yeah. Chaz, could you prepare a future pitch on how to elevate Niagara Falls to the next
I'm
level?
already working on it.
I don't even remember what we were talking about.
We're talking about the
I
Jets
think
being sick.
Yeah, something about Winnipeg. There was a lot of Winnipeg talk the last couple episodes. More Winnipeg. I have talked about Winnipeg more on the last two episodes of this podcast than I have in my entire life. And I once ran a half marathon in Winnipeg.
wow,
Wow.
that's
Yeah, I was much younger.
Sounds cold.
Yeah,
I'm going to
yeah.
Festival du Voyageur this weekend.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
It's a celebration of the European fur traders that would come over to the Northwest and transport furs from the Northwest back to Montreal.
Not That's not all they brought with them.
It's over Louis Riel's birthday.
I'm gonna put this in the show notes too. I saw a very funny tweet talking about the history of the Hudson's Bay, speaking of fur traders in Canada, and how they became this very successful corporation, effectively like ran the country, governed the country for a very, very long time. And it was a couple of Americans just talking about this history, which they found extremely fascinating. And then one of the guys goes, "I, for one, can't wait until Shopify becomes the official government of Canada." So yes, lots of fur trading talk this week too. Winnipeg, fur trading. Phil's going home for a big celebration. Louis Riel's.
Louis Riel
It's
Day.
celebrating Louis Riel. Is it his day?
It's on Monday. It's called Family Day in Alberta, but it's called Louis Riel Day in Manitoba. So gonna go there and pay homage to the father of Manitoba.
Wow.
I know too much about Louis Riel
Um,
these days. I'm happy to, Shaz, if you wanna, we should create a Louis Riel podcast, to be honest.
I did pitch this idea to you, right? To do like 12 episodes on just like this story of Louis Riel.
Yeah,
I think you should do it. It's pretty fascinating, actually, and I'm not even doing a bit. It's actually quite interesting now that Phil's been making me learn about it. And I think I did learn about it in grade 8, to be clear, but they don't teach you the exciting version in 8th grade.
Yeah, I know the name. Other than that, I don't think I could tell you another thing about Louis Riel. But we'll save that for another episode.
Chaz, is Peyton in the car right now honking the horn saying it's Taco Bell time?
No, but I'm sure I got a couple text messages.
Yeah, yeah, you got a couple texts like it's Taco Bell o'clock.
Yeah.
Before you go to Taco Bell, guys, I bought. You guys bought concert tickets, Ticketmaster, where you have to queue up and then you ever done this before?
Yep.
I've never done it before. I did it today. Maybe one of the most stressful experiences of my life. I don't know how people do it. It was like a second and a half and suddenly I was 5400th in line. How does that happen? There's a pitch. I would like somebody to reinvent queuing and ticket buying technology for concerts to make it more accessible to people.
let's
I
take
don't know
on
how you
Live
do that.
Nation.
Yeah. Can you take on that monopoly? So, fellas, podcast going well? Everything going well? Chaz, moving into the apartment next week? You need help moving? Phil will come out. Phil's halfway there already. He's gonna be in Winnipeg already,
Yeah, that would be great.
right? Just one more hop bit. Just
Yeah, let's do it.
you go Calgary, Winnipeg, Buffalo.
We can gamble.
Get stopped on the bridge because it'll be closed.
That's gonna be my first stop, 10 a.m., going right to Shark Club. I'm gonna put $50 on red, and if I hit, it's gonna be the craziest weekend in Winnipeg. What am I gonna do with $100? Oh my God, I don't know.
Damn.
I've heard it's McGivelrays. McGivelrays?
McGill,
That's where you gotta McGilligutties? What was it called?
McGillivray, I think, right?
McGilver?
None of the
McGiver.
casinos in
MacGyvers. That's a wild name
McPhillips,
for a casino.
McPhillips.
How do you
That's where the
forget
kids
that?
go.
This casino is named McPhillips, and you don't know what its name is?
Yeah, I mean,
It's like me not knowing a place called McShubs.
That's exactly what it's like.
I don't know much about McPhillips, but I know I'm gonna be making a lot of money there.
This outro is gonna be like, and guys, how'd you enjoy that episode? Good? Yep. All right, Chaz, enjoy Taco Bell. No, I think for the 6 people who will listen to this podcast in Winnipeg, the 20 minutes we just did on Winnipeg plus the 20 minutes in the episode that we're done on Winnipeg is, I think, really going to resonate. Or is this your way of asking me if your family is listening to this podcast? Because I think, okay, I don't have the heart to tell you what the Winnipeg stats look like. Let me put it that way. All right, well, fellas, Chaz, I do not want to stand in your way of the Gordito Crunch.
Thank you.
I've heard what happens to a person when they stand between you and was it nacho fries at Taco Bell?
Nacho fries.
All right. Can you take a picture of this?
Yeah.
Take a picture of your
Yeah.
meal? Yes. Amazing. Philip, thanks for jumping on.
Thanks for having me.
And yeah, this was a little weird. This was wide ranging. All those Patrick Laine fans out there gonna love this episode.
And remember to subscribe.
Oh yes, right. Follow, subscribe, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. Follow us on LinkedIn. Follow us on Instagram. Tell everybody the content you just heard. 80% of which I will cut out from this outro. Scintillating.
Yeah. And we don't have a Patreon, but you could just Venmo Shaz directly.
Yeah.
Can't Venmo in this country. You got to Interac e-transferring.
I got PayPal.
Just send him Taco Bell gift
Oh
cards.
yeah, that works
actually.
too. Actually, that would just cut out the middleman for me.
Okay, boys. See you episode. What episode did I say this was for?
9.
This is for 9. We'll see you back on episode 10.
Peace.
See you later.
Again.